Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook. If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Well, hello, everyone, and we welcome you to the friendly confines of Grand Lake Health Systems Court in St. Mary's. Rider Nation Station bringing you a non-league confrontation between the Spencerville Lady Bearcats and the Lady Riders of St. Mary's. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of tonight's contest, and once again, joining me in the booth is Derek and Kelly J. Well, let's take a look. First of all, let's get right into it. Of course, we had a short JV game, just 2 quarters. The game was done. Primarily because they don't have a lot of their JVs play varsity, so they limit them to the quarters, obviously. But anyhow, regardless, Spencerville comes in with a pretty decent record. They're 6-4 overall. They're 1-2 in the Northwest Conference, and Greg Ekus has them playing pretty good basketball.
Generally a young team for the Bearcats this year, but they seem to be kind of getting their stride right now. They've won their last 2 games, 59-32 win over Fort Jennings on the 6th, and then on the 4th, 39-28 win over Leipzig. This year they've dropped down to Division 4. Talked to Coach before the game. Last year they were in Division 3. Lost to OG in the sectional finals. So, yeah, it was an unfortunate draw for them, probably. Just talking with Coach before the game, he said, you know, defensively, we're pretty solid. And if you look at their stats, they're holding teams to just under 37 points a game. So, a pretty solid defensive unit. He said, yeah, we're pretty confident with that portion of it. He said, we're fairly young. And really sometimes scoring is an issue. I looked in their stats, and they're averaging 43 points a game. If you look at the individual stats, they've got one person, Heidi Keller, averaging just under 11 points a game. Claire Goki, 9 points a game. Elon Mooney's 8.3 points per game. And then it kind of drops off from there. They've got a couple at 7, or one person at 7 points per game, Riley Cook. As he said, sometimes offense is an issue, and he said we have to look to shoot a little better, he said, but important for them, he said, we like to get out and run. He said, we're not exceptionally big, and so we like to get out and, try to get some easy buckets.
Well, unfortunately, they'll be playing without the services of Nadia Ricker, a 5'7" senior who tore her ACL just prior to the Christmas break, the last game prior to Christmas break, so they'll be without her. On the other hand, the Lady Riders come in 5-5 overall, 2-1 in the Western Buckeye League. Scott Jordan is their head coach, and of course, there's 12 games remaining on the Riders' schedule. And here's the good thing. 9 of them are at home.
Right.
So they've been road warriors the first half of the season. They did it last year. Now all of a sudden they come back to the friendly confines of Grand Lake Health Systems Court, and hopefully that'll help them as well.
This is only the second game that Rider Nation Station has covered for the Lady Riders. So yeah, it's almost like we're starting fresh for Rider Nation Station here. The Riders come into tonight, unfortunately for them, on a 3-game losing streak. They dropped at the New Bremen tournament. They dropped a 39-24 game to Miami East, and then turned around the next night and lost to New Bremen 51-45. Last week in WBL play, they lost their first WBL game of the season to Wapak 33-28. Puts them at 2-1 in the WBL right now, but not necessarily on a real high note right now for the Riders. They're looking to kind of get their stride offensively. If you look at their scoring average, scoring down substantially. They're averaging just 36 points a game. Defensively, 35 points a game. So they're right there with their game average, both offensively and defensively. And if you look at the numbers, it looks like we're going to have a nice matchup tonight.
Absolutely. Well, right now they're lowering the flag in preparation of the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. We'll have the tip-off of tonight's non-conference game between the Spencerville Lady Bearcats and the St. Mary's Lady Riders. We'll do that right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event. Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Kelly, and Derek J. Rider Nation Station getting ready to bring you this non-league contest. Of course, you know, we talked about the St. Mary's Rough Riders and their 2-1 league mark. When you look at the standings in the Western Buckeye League, of the 10 teams, 2 of them have winning records. One team is 5-5, and all the rest of them have below subpar 500 seasons. So Is the Western Buckeye League as strong as it's been in the past, or just so-so?
I would assume that as usual, the top 2 or 3 teams are still pretty strong.
And those 2 teams being Bath and OG.
Bath and OG, and it seems like every year the road runs through those 2 programs, and everybody else is kind of on the outside looking in right now. Several teams that in the last couple of years have been kind of at the door knocking, just haven't been able to break in.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm assuming that it's, again, Thursday night's going to be a big night for the Riders. You know, how do they match up with the OG Titans? Because that's who we have for WBL action on Thursday.
Absolutely. All right, now go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say we should probably do a hats off to Kara Dorson and Lizzie Good. Excellent addition of the national anthem during the pregame, during commercial for us.
Right now they're introducing, the starting lineup for the Spencerville Lady Bearcats. Clara Goki, Elon Muniz, Sarah Griffith, Briley Cook, and Heidi Keller. For the St. Mary's Rough Riders, Ella Jacobs. She's a veteran. Has seen a lot of games in her career. She gives them some solid performances game in and game out. Reagan Allmeyer, a 5'5" senior. Sophia Menker. Number 5, Cadence Hirschfeld will start. And rounding out the starting 5 is Reese Rabel.
Yeah, be interesting to see as this game gets underway what style prevails. Will it be an up-tempo game from the Bearcats? Will it be the Riders kind of slowing it down and grinding it out? Who's going to win out?
Riley Cook, Ella Jacobs at center court. The tip is controlled by the Spencerville Bearcats. They're going to drop it down low quickly to Briley Cook, and she puts it off the glass. And first 2 points for the Spencerville Bearcats. Jacobs give the ball to Menker. Allmeyer.
Bearcats in a 2-3 zone. Cook there in the middle at 6'1".
3-point shot put up by Rabel, no good. Here comes the Bearcats the other direction. Goki down the right side, goes off the window. 2 points for Clara Goki. 4-0 on the American Legion scoreboard. The Cats out on top.
Riders have seen their fair share of zones in these last several games.
Reese Rabe with the underhand scoop. It'll count, and she's fouled.
Nice job by Rabel there. Missing her first 3-point attempt. Could have settled for the open 3. Wouldn't have been a bad shot, but not necessarily in rhythm. But shot fake. Use the scouting report that she likes to shoot threes. Get to the rim.
Reese Rabel at the line. She'll get one. She makes it. Old-fashioned 3-point play. 4-3 on the American Legion scoreboard. Spencerville on top.
Reese Rabel leading the Rough Riders at 10 points per game. And of late has been deadly from the 3-point line. So I'm sure Coach Ickes is probably looking at that saying we got to get out on her and close out hard.
Shot put up and in by Elon Muniz.
Heidi Keller with a nice bounce pass. Keeping her head up as she penetrated. Great pass.
Allmeyer over to Hirschfeld. Rabel. Menker. Back to Rabel for 3. Nope, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down. They're chasing it down, knocked out of bounds. The last touch by Ella Jacobs. It'll be Spencerville ball.
Jacobs, the leading rebounder for the Riders, and she typically has a nose for the ball. She tries to get after offensive boards quite a bit.
I'll tell you what, she's not afraid to go get it either.
She's way out undersized down in the post, doing her best right now to battle Briley Cook down in the paint.
Ball loose on the floor. Goki picks it up. Drop it down to Griffith. Shot put up by Keller. Nope, that's short. Rebound comes down to Hirschfeld. Cadence all the way to Rabel. Just thought about a three, pulled it down.
Didn't have her
Allmeyer.
feet set. And as I started to say earlier, they've seen a fair share of zone. I think it was the Miami East game, saw quite a bit of zone. Teams just kind of packing it in and, you know, keeping them from getting easy buckets inside, but then just kind of expanding the zone as the game wears on, and pretty soon the Riders find themselves very, very far away from the basket.
Rabel missed the three. Ella Jacobs right where she needed to be for an offensive stick back. 6-5 on the American Legion scoreboard. Spencerville on top. Got a traveling violation called on Clara Goki. Turn the ball over to the Rough Riders. 4:53 remaining here in the first quarter. Jacobs. Allmeyer for three. Rims out, no good. Rebound comes down to Muniz. Quickly up the floor, it goes to Keller. She traveled, Rough Rider ball.
Bearcats with 2 consecutive turnovers, and it's always a tough call for a coach. You like to get out and run. You're going to have more turnovers when you're running that type of fast break offense, and a lot of times you just have to say that's part of the deal. You're going to have some more turnovers.
Absolutely. Hirschfeld with the basketball to Allmeyer. Drop it down to Jacobs. Quickly kicks it out to Menker. Nope, nothing but air. Comes down into the hands of Heidi Keller. Drop it down low to Cook. Off the window. Easy two for Briley Cook.
Cook's 2 for 2 down there. Going to be pretty tough for the Riders to stop her. She's got many, many inches on. She's listed at 6'1". Got a lot of inches on anybody in the Rider lineup. So whether that's a double team, fronting, I think they're going to have to switch things up. It's going to be pretty automatic for her there.
Well, the Rough Riders threw the basketball away. The turnover give the ball back to Spencerville.
We always talk with our post people about winning the block position-wise, gaining possession of the block. And right now, Briley Cook is doing that. She's just kind of, worming her way down to the low post. And once she gets the ball down there, she's not going to be stopped.
Goki to Keller, gives the ball back to Grace Fletterjohn, who's in the ball game for the Bearcats. Shot put up by Goki, three-point goal is good.
Goki averaging 9 points per game for the Bearcats. Shooting 50% from three-point line.
Shot, no good. Here comes Spencerville the other direction. Keller tried to drop it down to Savannah Griffith. It goes off her hands, out of bounds, and quickly off the bench back in the game is Elon Muniz.
For the Riders, Sierra Graber comes in, gives Sophia Menker a quick rest. Graber a little bit taller. I think we have her listed at like 5'9", so a little bit better size to hopefully help guard the Bearcat size a little bit.
Battle underneath the boards for the basketball. Last touch by the Rough Riders as it sailed out of bounds.
Nice pass there by Sierra Graber. Had good position, good little shovel pass. Ashley Nuss just couldn't quite finish.
Bearcats having no problem at all with the Rider press.
Shot put up by Griffith, no good. Here comes the Lady Riders the other direction. Reagan Allmeyer with the basketball. Far side it goes to Reese Rabel. Ashley Nuss. Skip it over to down below Sierra Graber. Won't go. Good ball movement by the Lady Riders. Shot put up for three by Reese Rabel.
Reese finally connects from long range for a Fowler TV three-pointer. Reese had 20 points, including 5 threes against the New Bremen Cardinals 2 games ago, and had 3 threes against Miami East, so she has been shooting pretty well. It's going to be important for the Riders for her to, keep up that hot shooting here tonight.
Well, the foul was called on Ella Jacobs. It's her first, team's first. Drop it down low to Cook. Shot put up by Fletterjohn is good.
Fletterjohn took advantage of the triple team that the Riders now have to give.
Sierra Grable shot, no good. Here comes Spencerville the other way. Goki to Fletterjohn. Nice defense there by Ashley Nuss. Steals the basketball. Gives it to Reagan Allmeyer. Ella Jacobs. Allmeyer can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Those are unforced turnovers. Those will drive a coach nuts.
The Riders had set up a little back screen, and I think it was Allmeyer, had faded away, and Graber did a back screen, and we should have had a nice open look, and it just didn't complete the pass. But the Bearcats look like they're just a tad bit smaller here. Savannah Griffith at 5'10", but having Briley Cook on the bench frees them up a little bit to play a little more straight up defensively. Didn't prevent them from giving up that drive there.
There you saw in our Larry Schaff instant replay, Elon Muniz driving the paint for 2 points. Logan Henson's in the ball game for the Rough Riders. Number 11, she's down low on the block. Allmeyer. Manker's shot is up and good.
A pull-up shot, nice shot on the move for Sophia Manker.
Not an easy shot.
Not an easy shot at all. Manker's hitting 8 points per game for the blue and gold.
Ball loose on the floor. I don't know if Spencerville will get it off. That's the Horns ending the first period of play with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Spencerville Bearcats 15, the Lady Riders 10. We'll be back right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Riders find themselves trailing by 5 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Derek, any numbers that stand out?
Spencerville really very efficient from the floor, 7 of 9, but 5 turnovers. Kind of what's keeping it close. Without the turnovers, I think Spencerville might have a little bit bigger lead. Hopefully, if they continue to turn it over, St. Mary's can maybe take advantage more offensively.
Reagan Allmeyer with the basketball gets a pick by Jacobs to Rabel. Drop it down to Jacobs. Kick it to Menker. Allmeyer for three. Got it.
Allmeyer hitting a pretty hot 38% from the three-point line on the season. Definitely a good shot for her to take.
Goki drops it down low to Cook. Easy 2 points for Briley Cook.
Cook comes into tonight only averaging 7 points a game. Right now, she is the difference in the game. She's either scoring or taking advantage of double teams and getting easy passes to everybody else. And, you know, she's a big girl down there, and the Riders have to double to try to stop her.
Well, you said she's averaging 7. She has 6 right to this point in the game. Checking in is Ashley Nuss for the Rough Riders. Sierra Graber will have a seat. Goki puts the ball on the floor. Kick it back to Keller. Shot up. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Ella Jacobs.
Great box out by Ella Jacobs.
Nuss. Allmeyer in the paint. Bounce pass. It goes down inside to Rabel.
Nice
Allmeyer
recovery.
for three. Got it.
2 in a row. Fowler three-point shots for Reagan Allmeyer. And the Riders are creeping back into it.
Doing a nice job of finding the hot hand. Some of the other players could have taken shots within there, but found the best shot available.
Foul on the play by Reagan Allmeyer.
Allmeyer already exceeding her yearly point average. And let's just hope that she continues to shoot. Find the hot hand, as Derek J. just said.
Drop it down low to Cook. Back out to Goki. Shot up. Back to the iron. Won't go. Offensive board. And stick back is good by Savannah Griffith. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
I want to remind everybody that might be watching that on January 26th, it's a Friday evening, comedian Jeff Allen will be at the Grand Opera House and Theater. And on Saturday night, the next night, will be the second Rider Round. It's an event where local musicians exhibit their talent on stage. And so you don't want to miss that. And, of course, on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock on January 21st, the Lima Symphony Orchestra will be performing music by candlelight. So get your tickets online, and we'll hope to see you at the Grand.
It sounds kind of romantic, Joe.
It does, doesn't it?
Candlelight, symphony.
I wonder if that's going to cost me a dinner.
I don't know. Is that something Bev's going to say?
Honey,
let's.
It might.
Okay.
It might cost me a dinner.
Okay.
We've got a whistle on the floor. Pushing foul.
Reese Rabel getting a little penetration against this zone, something that I've talked about all year long.
They've been in man this possession.
Man,
yep.
That needing penetration out of the offense.
Allmeyer guarded by Goki, give the ball to Rabel.
Good call, Derek J.
Ashley Nuss. Menker with the basketball, drives the right side, and we got a whistle and foul. I think they're going to call it on Cook.
think Sophia Manker got a little lucky on that call right there. I think Brenly Cook was in pretty good position.
Kept her arms pretty straight.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sophia Manker will not complain.
Manker misses the free throw. That's Cook's second personal foul.
And this is something that we've seen in the boys' games here the last couple of weeks. 2 fouls in the second quarter. You know, what is the coach's normal strategy? Is she going to sit for the rest of the half? Is he just going to give her a little break and then bring her back in? You know, you got to know how your kids can play.
Exactly. Drop it down low to Muniz. Foul before the shot. Foul's going to be called on Reese Rabel.
Muniz said, give me the ball. I'm a 5'7" sophomore. I can fill her shoes immediately.
Goki drives the paint. Looked like she walked, but nonetheless, she got a layup.
Looks a little awkward, but I think it was okay. Yeah.
Yep. Took the long step, but didn't take an extra step.
And Goki did a nice job of absorbing contact and going on up strong with it. The Bearcat pressure out on the ball has suddenly intensified, resulting, of course, in a turnover.
And the Riders get it back. Down low goes to Allmeyer, left hand up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Spencerville. Heidi Keller gets it up to Muniz in the paint. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Rabel.
Boy, I'd almost like to see that one on a replay. I'm not sure if that was a foul. Maybe just reward
well,
for
karma
the,
for
yeah.
the, yeah.
Elon Muniz missed the first free throw. She'll get one more. Grace Flutterjohn checks in for the Cats.
Muniz, 5'7" sophomore.
Missed them both. Ashley Nuss with the rebound. Give it to Allmeyer. Manker, Allmeyer. Jacobs. Allmeyer for three, and there's another Fowler TV three-point goal by Reagan Allmeyer. Tell you what, she's keeping the Rough Riders in this game at this point in time.
As I said, shooting 38%, which is very, very good from the three-point line. The more shots that we can get her from the three-point line, the better. Ella Jacobs may have gotten away with a reach around there.
Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Manker. Sophia Manker drives the paint. Ella Jacobs stops and pops. Nope, too hard. Rebound Manker up off the glass. Got it.
That was high off the glass.
Yeah, very.
Very high off the glass.
So the Rough Riders regain the lead at 3:20 here in the first half remaining. Nice defense. Elon Muniz tried to do a little spin move, but forgot the basketball. Shot put up by Ashley Nuss. Wasn't pretty.
A little out of control and way under the basket. That may have just been a try to throw it back into play as she was running out of bounds. Regardless, a turnover.
I've never seen anybody bank it off the back of the backboard into the basket.
Do a Larry Bird up over the backboard. One of those horse shots you always practice when you're a little kid.
Goki Muniz with the basketball, drop it down low to Keller. Nice strong move by Heidi Keller, the 5'7" senior.
I tell you, the Bearcats operate well out of the post. They've had multiple players, not just Cook, that made some moves in the post. You know, she went up with her left hand right there, obviously not her strong hand, so doing a nice job in the post.
Manker needs help. Drop it down low, shot put up by Ashley Nuss, no good.
And the Bearcats running.
Yep, stops and pops. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Manker. Sophia comes down with the basketball.
Suddenly
to
the
Ashley
pace of
Nuss
this
underneath
game
is
is
Ella
quickened.
Jacobs. Goes up off the glass. 2 points for Jacobs.
Yes, the pace of this game has
Picked
just
up.
taken an uptick, yes.
Flutterjohn picks up her dribble, needs help, gives it to Heidi Keller. Three on one. The foul's going to be called, I believe. It's going to be on Allmeyer.
Coach Jordan not exceptionally happy with that foul.
Comes Sierra Graber into the ball game.
And I think that Coach Jordan is leaving Allmeyer in. She is right now the only scoring threat that the Riders have.
Goki
That
drives
was a-
right side. She
yeah.
traveled. So the turnover will give the ball back to the Rough Riders with 1:28 remaining.
Now Coach Jordan just took out Allmeyer with 1.5 minutes to go. I think he's probably a little cautious. Hey, she is my scoring threat right now. I can't have her picking up number 3.
Sophia Maker gives the ball to Reese Rabel.
Coach Eek is screaming back door on that one. He's obviously
The classic Van Wert backdoor right
Yep,
there.
yep. He's obviously done a little film study.
Shot put up by Reese Rabel. 3-point goal. The Rough Riders have their biggest lead of the ball game, 4, as they lead 27-23. We're down to 43 seconds remaining.
Reese Rabel leading the Riders in scoring average on the season and showing right there why.
Well, there's a long-range bomber. It hits absolutely nothing.
A little panicky.
Yep.
With just 24 seconds to go on the clock, I think the Bearcats could have maybe been a little more patient. Go into halftime with just right now trailing by 4 points,
right,
but then be able to come back out in the second half with Briley Cook with just 2 fouls and ready to dominate again.
Reagan Allmeyer checks back in. She has the basketball. Maker. Allmeyer. And she throws it out of bounds as Sierra Graber. Another mental mistake for the Rough Riders.
Riders trying to run a little delay there, kind of get towards the end of the clock. I think they delayed a little too long. Got a little panicky, 6-7 seconds left. Not really knowing what to do and turned it over.
Spencerville has the ball. That's the last shot. The horn sounds indicating the end of the first half with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 27, the Lady Bearcats of Spencerville 23. We'll be back with our halftime program right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, Scholarships in Education, Boy Scouts, Oratorical, and Shooting Sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
We're at halftime here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Riders lead by 4. They trailed most of the first half, but I'll tell you what, some three-point shooting by the Rough Riders have pulled them even, and now they even lead by 4. Derek, you have a look at some of the numbers. What stands out?
First half, Riders led by the duo of Reagan Allmeyer and Reese Rabel, both with 9 points. Allmeyer's 3 of 4 from 3. Reese is 2 of 5 from 3. Riders overall 5 of 11 from 3. Kind of the difference in the game so far has been the three-point shooting. Riders overall 10 of 23 from the field, rounding out the scoring. Sophia Manker with 5, Ella Jacobs with 4. Riders only with 6 turnovers, pretty good, and leading the rebounding battle as well, 11-7. Spencerville is led by Clara Goki with 7 points. Followed by Briley Cook with 6 points, mostly in the first quarter, sat most of the second quarter. Elon Muniz with 4, and then a trio of girls, Savannah Griffith, Grace Flutter-John, and Heidi Keller, all with 2. We were kind of talking off air, big keys to the first half so far. As I mentioned, the three-point shooting by the Riders, and then the turnovers by the Spencerville Bearcats with 10. They were 11 of 18 from the field, so 61%, more efficient than St. Mary's, but not as many, 18 attempts versus 23. So to me, that kind of seems like it's been the main difference is the threes for St. Mary's, and then the turnovers for Spencerville. Easily remedied if you're Spencerville, and also worth noting, as I said, Briley Cook sitting basically most of the second quarter. So I would feel pretty good going into halftime if I'm Spencerville. But same goes with St. Mary's. A lot of scoring struggles last few games, but 27 first half points, that's outscored some of their totals in their last 2 games. So good first half. They've shot it well, but they've also gotten into the lane pretty well. Sometimes I think of late they've been taking threes, which they've taken a lot of threes here so far, nearly half of their shots, but they're getting into the lane first. Getting penetration, kicking back out, for better looks rather than just kind of passing it around the perimeter and hoisting a deep shot. So a little more patient, a little more aggressive has led to good outcomes for St. Mary's.
Kelly, your thoughts on the Riders in the first half?
I think that the second half, especially right away in this third quarter, we're going to see a lot by how the Riders are able to defend Briley Cook. She had her way in the first quarter, and if it wasn't her scoring, it was everyone else getting very easy buckets because the Riders were double teaming, sometimes triple teaming her. So without her in the second quarter, yeah, the Riders made a great comeback. Now have a 4-point lead. Can she come out in the beginning of this third quarter and kind of establish herself again as a dominant force in the post? Because if she does, the Riders are going to have to defend accordingly. So I think a lot depends on that. Now, if I'm the Riders, as a coach, I'm encouraging my kids to go at her. Can we maybe get her into foul trouble again? Be aggressive. Don't just sit back and, kind of fade back and fade away from things.
Especially if they're going to play man, drive into her.
Absolutely.
And I think that they went man, and again, we'll never know because we won't do a post-game interview with Coach Greg Ekus, but I'm guessing that he probably shifted from that zone to the man because the Riders were doing a pretty good job of penetrating and kicking out and getting pretty good looks for people. And so, maybe he said, hey, I can eliminate this with a little man-to-man.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Want to remind our viewers along the way that on Thursday, Rider Nation Station will be here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, and of course we will bring you wrestling, boys wrestling, as they will host, I believe, the OG Titans. And then on Friday we'll be back with boys basketball as the OG Titans come to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Should be a good ball game between the Titans and the Riders. And of course, we'll be back here again. Let's see, for the girls they'll be on the road on the 11th, and then we'll be back on the Thursday, the 18th, against the Van Wert Lady Cougars. So, well, at least the Lady Riders will have a short road trip with one game, and then they'll be back home. So, like I said, 9 of the last 12 games will be right here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court.
And I would think that the Riders are kind of looking forward to that Van Wert game. They've struggled of late. They lost to these Spencerville Bearcats 46-13. So that's a team that's definitely not coming in, to the Rider schedule on a hot streak at all. So we'll be interested to see how the rest of this week pans out for the blue and gold.
Well, looks that the Spencerville Lady Bearcats will put their original starting 5 on the floor. Clara Goki, Elon Muniz, Savannah Griffith, Briley Cook, and Heidi Keller.
And with the injury to Ricker, Keller is the only senior left for the Bearcats. Very young team. I would have to think that Greg Ekus is definitely looking forward to the next couple of years because he's got a really strong group of sophomores and even a freshman with Grace Flutterjohn and obviously Briley Cook as a freshman coming up. So, yeah, the future looks bright in Bearcat land.
Rough Riders get the basketball to start the second half. Rabel, Allmeyer. Open 3. Shot put up by Reese Rabel, and she hits it. Muniz to Goki, and we've got a push. Be called on Candace Hirschfeld, I believe, number 5.
They got Allmeyer for it.
Yep, excuse me.
I think they got Allmeyer.
Reagan Allmeyer picks up the foul. That's her second.
To third.
Third?
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Spencerville.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. Muniz has 2.
So Reagan Allmeyer has 3 personal fouls. We'll see if head coach Scott Jordan keeps her in, because she obviously is a 3-point threat for the Rough Riders.
Kind of held the Riders in the game in the first half.
Briley Cook kicks it back out to Keller. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Muniz up, hits the bottom of the rim. We've got a whistle and a foul.
Muniz with a really dandy spin there to get away from Cadence Hirschfeld, put the ball up and draw the foul.
Foul is going to be called on Ella Jacobs. Her second.
I do not have free throw percentages for the Bearcats, so I can't weigh in on that one. Nothing but net twice.
Shot put up by Sophia Minker. It rolls around the rim and is good.
Minker, a 5'7" sophomore, starting to become a little bit more aggressive as the year goes on. I think that probably Coach Jordan wants her to be more aggressive, take more shots. She's one of the leading field goal percentage shooters for the Blue and Gold.
Ball stolen by Sophia Minker. She's going to see if she takes it coast to coast. She's going to kick it back out to Rabel. Rabel goes up, lays it off the window. Nice 2 by Reese Rabel.
Briley Cook almost reached, thought better of it, and pulled her arm back right at the last moment.
Ball stolen by Minker. Here comes the Lady Riders the other way.
Riders doing a nice job of closing down and helping out. Again, Cook is a force in the middle, and Riders do not have anybody that can guard her one-on-one.
Rabel to Allmeyer, to Jacobs, Rabel, Minker for 3, rolls around, Jacobs. Nice offensive rebound and stick back, but just comes up a little short. Shot put up by Griffith, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Riders.
Hirschfeld grabbed that rebound, but Ella Jacobs did a really nice job of boxing out Cook, just keeping her from getting the ball. Bearcats stretching out a 1-2-2 just a little bit more the last several possessions.
You see it there on your screen. Foul is going to be called by Clara Goki, and she was probably 22 feet away from the basket when she committed that foul. That
right.
Can't make.
Yeah, those are ones that kind of irritate coaches.
No point in it. Hirschfeld, Rabel, Hirschfeld, Ella Jacobs to Nuss. Good ball movement by the Rough Riders. Being very patient with the basketball.
Need a little penetration here.
A little too much side to side, but they do have a 9-point lead, and they can afford to be patient right now.
Nuss. We got a timeout called on the floor. A Miller Funeral Home timeout with a score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Riders 34, the Bearcats 25. Back right after this.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
4:47 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek and Kelly Jagg, Rider Nation Station, bringing you girls basketball on this Tuesday night. Minker needs help, give it to Jacobs. Back to Minker. Hirschfeld.
Bearcats back into a man-to-man after being in that 1-2-2 for at least 3 or 4 possessions.
Hirschfeld puts the ball on the floor, give it to Jacobs, to Reese Rabel.
Riders being patient, and again with the lead, they can afford to be. Bearcats doing a nice job of defending, but not really putting enough pressure on them to turn them over right at this point.
Shot put up by Cadence Hirschfeld.
Cadence with a nice baseline drive.
Nice penetration there. You see it on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
Little floater over the rim.
It was really the only shot she had. Cook was closing quickly, so she did a nice job of getting it up before she could get there.
Foul's going to be on Ella Jacobs, I believe. The point basket is good by Briley Cook. But I thought Ella did a good job of sliding over and picking up the backside, giving him some help, but just wasn't able to stand her ground, so to speak, and just Briley Cook, 6'1" freshman, just has her outsized underneath.
Sophia Minker doing a nice job of trying to get in front. You know, playing behind, that's not going to end well for Sophia Minker, but backside needed to be there a little sooner.
And I think that's a matchup change that Coach Jordan made at halftime, maybe to keep Ella Jacobs out of foul trouble, putting Minker on her and telling her, hey, just front her and we'll get help elsewhere.
Foul is going to be called on number 4, Lena Smith, a 5'6" sophomore in the game for the Bearcats. Rabel thought about it, didn't she?
For the last 2 seasons, she's shown great range. Sometimes a little bit too far out, even for her. That was a good decision on her part because again, the Riders have an 8-point lead. You don't need a lower percentage deep 3. Work the ball until we get a better shot. Hopefully don't turn it over.
Reese Rabel. 5-second call. Yep. A lot of dribbling.
A lot of east and west, not getting
Side
anywhere
side.
with it. Yeah.
Yep. And the Bearcats with a very stingy defense on that possession.
Muniz drives the baseline and goes up with a shot, and she's fouled.
Muniz with 6 points on the night, looking to add to that with these free throws.
She hits the first one.
And with one more, will put her at her season average. And
misses the second one. Rebound came down to Graber. Somebody's going to have to help me with number 20.
I think it's Turner.
Claire Turner?
I think it's Claire Turner.
We'll go with that.
Maybe.
I see her dad in the stands. Doesn't mean anything, but you're probably right. Drop it down low to Cook, goes up, whistle and a foul.
Graber doing a nice job there, just got her arm out a little bit. The Riders have done their very best when they have kept her away from the block, bodied her up before she got the ball.
Cook misses the first free throw. Of course, the Riders now have 5 fouls in the third quarter, and of course they'll be in the double bonus 2 shots for Spencerville every time they go to the free throw line from here till the end of the quarter. Riley Cook makes 1 of 2, and the Riders' lead has been cut to 6.
Cook hitting her 10th point of the night. Again, a little higher already than her yearly average.
Allmeyer. Turner. Hirschfeld. Boy, the Spencerville defense have pushed the Riders way back out, and we've got a traveling call on Reese Rabel. Full timeout called with 1:36 remaining. It's the Miller Funeral Home timeout. The Riders lead 36-30 on the American Legion scoreboard. Back right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert, Kelly, and Derek J. Rider Nation Station, 1:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard by 6. The Cats have the ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Riders into a 1-3-1. First that we've seen that from them. Bearcats look a little out of sorts.
Goki's three-point shot won't go. Rebound, Allmeyer. She's pushed out of bounds. Well, they say she stepped on the line. So the Bearcats will retain possession.
It's a great box out by Reagan Allmeyer. Want to give her credit there, but just couldn't grab the ball.
And the 1-3-1 is usually one of the toughest defenses to rebound out of. Back into a 2-3 on this possession.
Shot put up.
Sarah Graber with a nice save on that rebound. Most coaches would always say, don't save it under the other team's basket,
Exactly.
but she got lucky on that one. 49 seconds. Again, will the Riders just try to get one shot? Hopefully they don't turn the ball over, trying to run clock.
Allmeyer, Rabel drives right side, needs help, goes up with a shot, short, gets a rebound, whistle, foul.
Riders have been sitting at 36 for a couple of minutes. Sometimes when you just try to run clock, you get a little out of sorts and you kind of stall your own offense. free throw line has not been one of the strong suits of the Rough Riders across the board this year. Hopefully that's something that will start to improve as the weeks we're on here in the season.
Reese Rabel misses them both. Here comes the Bearcats. Nice steal by Hirschfeld. Quickly up the floor to Nuss. Drives the paint. Hirschfeld.
Not sure she knows how much time is on the clock, 7 seconds.
The shot is blocked as Sophia Minker tried to drive the lane with the last shot of the third quarter. That's the end of the third quarter. St. Mary's still leads by 6 on the American Legion scoreboard, 36-30. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlburt alongside Derek and Kelly J. The final 8 minutes. We'll see who's going to come out on top. The Riders lead by 6, and they've been stuck on 36 for quite some time. Derek?
Yeah, the Riders' offensive rebounding is kind of keeping them in the game. They're shooting. They have more attempts than the Bearcats still, but they're just kind of losing a little rhythm, I think.
Riders doing a nice job of closing down and really smothering Briley Cook down in the paint to get another steal, and it's the second or third one that they've had here in just recent possessions.
Allmeyer to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld to Rabel.
Derek talked earlier about a little too much side to side.
Timeout called by the Rough Riders. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Coach Eek is not happy about that timeout. Not at all.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event.
7:13 remaining in the fourth and final quarter here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Riders have the basketball, shot put up, nope, won't go by Jacobs. Missed an easy opportunity there to extend the lead to 8. Bearcats coming the other direction. Goki with the basketball to Muniz. And a foul's going to be called on Ella Jacobs.
Ella reaching with the wrong hand, the inside hand, which always leads to running into the person rather than going around them and getting the steal. So I think she will have to sit because of that. That four.
Yeah, that's her fourth.
4 on Jacobs. Sierra Graber comes in to see what she can do with holding Briley Cook in check.
Shot put up by Briley Cook.
It goes right at her. The Riders need to remember what got them there, with those double teams and stuff.
Riders' lead is now cut to 4.
The Riders have been stuck on 36 for quite some time.
Bearcat defense is really extending far out into the perimeter, getting really aggressive, getting up into their shorts. Riders really need either a post touch or some penetration.
Right there, that kind of penetration. Hats off to Caden Hirschfeld doing what the Riders need right now, taking the ball to the basket.
And Reagan Allmeyer, you see on the screen, gets the offensive board and tries to put it back up, but she's fouled in the act, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
As I said before, the free throw line has not been a friend of the Rough Riders throughout the season. As Oldmeyer misses the first one and hopefully can cash in the second one.
She hits 1 of 2, and we move from 36 to 37. We were stuck, like Kelly said, on 36 for a long time.
Wow, finally peeled the lid off of that basket.
Exactly. Theragoki to Muniz. Down low it goes to Cook. Shot put up by Goki is good.
Nice pull up for the sophomore.
37-34, Riders now by 3.
Goki hitting her season average of 9 points a game. And this stingy defense that Coach Ikas talked about earlier in the game is rearing its head for the Riders here in the fourth quarter.
Go. There you go.
Hirschfeld drives the paint off the window. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Good job by Sierra Graber underneath. Gets the offensive board.
Sierra Graber, one of the Riders' best rebounders, averaging about 5 rebounds a game. Many of them offensive. Does a nice job of hitting the boards.
Nice pass, Rabel can't finish. Good job by Graber getting the offensive board. Hirschfeld with it. Rabel.
Got away with the double dribble right there.
Yes, they did.
Hirschfeld made a nice pass again, getting good penetration. Graber just unable to connect on that.
Briley Cook gives it back to Goki. We got a whistle.
Goki has done a nice job throughout the game of really penetrating against the Riders' defense, and there she creates the foul. Riders don't want to get into the 2-shot foul with 4 minutes to go in
Exactly.
the game.
4:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
4:18 remaining in the basketball contest. 37-34, Riders on top on the American Legion scoreboard. Spencerville has the ball underneath their own basket. Goki drives right side off the glass, and it'll count, and she's fouled.
I'm a bit prophetic here. Just a possession ago, I said Claire Goki has done a nice job of penetrating, and once again takes the ball to the basket hard, absorbs the contact, finishes out, and now she's set up to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. However, she does not finish out with the free throw.
Missed free throw. Riders still maintain their 1-point lead now. Manker to Rabel. Allmeyer launches an open three. Got it.
Knuckleball as usual for Reagan Allmeyer.
That's a Fowler TV 3-point shot. There's another one thrown up by Spencerville. No good. Rebound. Foul's going to be called on Lena Smith.
Sophia Minker, Johnny on the spot for that backside rebound. Everybody knows rebounds typically go long.
Absolutely.
They gave that foul to Briley Cook, actually. So
that's her.
That's fourth. So keep an eye on that, Rider fans. Both Jacobs and Cook with 4.
Ball stolen by Goki.
That was an ill-advised pass. With the defense filling down the lanes, you cannot throw those cross-court passes.
We've got a whistle and a foul. And Elon Muniz is going to go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Sophia Manker picks up the foul. That's her. Was it Allmeyer?
It's Manker, and it's Manker's
Okay.
4th.
Yep.
Team's 5th. So 2 free throws for the rest of the game for the Bearcats.
Muniz hits the first one. She'll get 1 more.
Muniz at her scoring average for the season,
Missed
8
it.
points a game.
Ella Jacobs gets the rebound. She's back in the ball game for the Rough Riders. Manker, Jacobs. Rabel, Allmeyer. .256 remaining in the basketball contest.
Riders doing a little more cut action instead of ball screen handoffs.
Shot put up by Manker, nope, won't go. Ella Jacobs tries to keep it alive. It goes right into the hands of, whoa, Jacobs is on the floor. Foul is on the floor, and if that's the case, I think that might be Ella Jacobs' 5th.
I think you are correct. And Cook doing a nice job of running the floor. Getting out in front
Good
of
hands catching that over the shoulder,
that's
too.
That's a tough catch, tough catch.
In the NBA, I think they'd have gotten her for continuation there, get the bucket, but fortunately, it's not a rule here in high school.
Sarah Graber comes in to finish out, and again, she's one of the Riders' better rebounders.
She's got 5, and at least 2 or 3 offensive. I can't see that right now, but she's got 5 total.
Cook's free throw, no good.
The Bearcats have had equal difficulties at the free throw line with the Riders. Derek can tell us after the games over neither team's been scorching from the free throw line.
This free throw comes down into the hands of Reese Rabel. Here comes Allmeyer. Manker. Well, you got to protect the basketball. That's it for Briley Cook. I'm not so sure that was necessary.
Yeah. That's a foul that probably coach is not excited about.
Yeah.
The Riders have not handled pressure real well. I think they may have turned it over without the foul.
Allmeyer to Manker. Picks up her dribble. Foul's going to be on Muniz.
Some of the Riders getting into the habit that some of the boys on the Rough Rider team have, putting the ball over their head and kind of stepping backwards. It's a real weak position and allows the defense to get really, really tight up on them and cause them to turn the ball over.
Heads up play by Reagan Allmeyer to let that go into the backcourt. She kind of saw where she was right around the half-court line. If she'd have caught it and gone over, it's an over and back. But if it's not touched, she can go across and get it like she did.
Foul's going to be called on Muniz. That's her fourth. Of course, the Rough Riders will now go to the line. And they'll be shooting 2 from here on out for the final minute and 43 seconds.
Graber hasn't had a ton of free throw attempts on the season. And
nobody can make a free throw tonight.
Like others, has not been a friend at the free throw line.
Second free throw up. Hits the back of the iron.
Wow. Friendly bounce.
Absolutely.
Way to deal with the devil for that one.
Yes.
Doki with the basketball for Spencerville. Drives left side, goes up with the left hand, rolls around, falls through. 30-second timeout called by the Bearcats. We'll take this Miller Funeral Home timeout. The Riders lead 41-39. Back right after this.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Riders have the basketball and the lead with 1:25 remaining. Double team there, whistle, foul. And the foul is going to be called on Muniz. And if that could be her fifth. Lena Smith checks in. Muniz is fouled out.
Muniz exits with 8 points on the night. Strong offensive game for the sophomore for the Bearcats.
And Coach Ekus also just got himself a technical.
Oh, there you go.
I believe. I believe so. I assume it was Coach Ekus.
At the line will be Cadence Hirschfeld. And like many that has gone before her.
The Rider free throw.
Sensing a theme here.
Continue.
It's 1 of 2. And the Rough Riders get the basketball underneath. I'm sorry. Now here's you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Reagan Allmeyer will shoot the technical.
One of those where you say, who do we want to send up there?
Yeah, exactly.
And Allmeyer finally cashes in from the free throw line. 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, they hit big free throws when they needed them.
That was a big turnaround in the game because now the Riders get the ball again.
Exactly.
Suddenly, instead of a 2-point lead,
it's a 5-point.
It's a 5-point lead and the ball.
Yes. And they're going to go to. They're going to foul. And they're going to They're going to put the Riders back on the line again.
And if I'm Coach Ekus, I'm saying why not?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't foul Allmeyer because she just hit 2, but anybody else, heck, fair game.
Absolutely.
They haven't hit well at all.
Sophia Manker hits the first. She'll get one more. 6-point lead again for the Rough Riders. She gets the roll.
Very friendly roll. Puts Manker at 9 points on the evening.
Goki drives the paint, no good. Rebound comes down. Good job by Sierra Graber. All the way down it comes to Reese Rabel. And we got a whistle and a foul, and Rabel will go to the line, and she'll shoot 2.
We talk in both the boys and the girls games, when these games down the stretch that are tight, it usually comes down to 2 things, turnovers and free throws. Luckily, and we've kind of made light of the free throw woes that the Riders have had, here in the last minute they've hit them.
Oh, absolutely.
At crunch time,
and they needed them, yep, absolutely.
Yep.
So Reese Rabel hits the first, she'll get one more. Nope, missed that one. Nice job by Graber. Gets the offensive board. And we've got a timeout. The Miller Funeral Home timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert, Derek and Kelly J, of course, our Rider Nation station crew bringing you tonight's game. Hunter Winchett, Doug Spencer on cameras, Rich Spencer punching all the buttons. Check that out. nothing better to do. Riders have the basketball and an 8-point lead. Whistle and foul is going to be called on Lena Smith.
Personal foul number 4, Lena Smith. Her 4th, team 5th. Katie Herschel at the line shooting 2.
Derek said the Riders were 10 of 17 from the free throw line, 11 of 18 now. So, yeah, down the stretch,
yep,
they've been clutch.
Got them both. 10-point lead for the Rough Riders. We're under a minute. 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Goki, 3-point shot put up and good by Heidi Keller. And I believe this is the 27th timeout called here in the fourth quarter by the Bearcats. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Gee whiz.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
I like Claire Goki.
Alrighty, 44 seconds remaining. I see where the timeouts are. How could I miss them? Riders have the basketball in the lead. 40 seconds remaining. No timeouts remaining for Spencerville. They've used their allotted 27 timeouts. Oh, Rabel had the shot. The Riders going to just kind of take the air out of the basketball.
They're trying to foul.
They're trying.
Refs won't give them anything.
Yeah, there you go. Now they finally got it. So the Riders will go to the line. Reese Rabel will shoot 2. Again, we want to remind everybody that if you have an opportunity on January 26th, the Friday night, comedian Jeff Allen will be at the St. Mary's Theater. And then the following night, the second edition of Rider Round. It's locally talented musicians will be performing there on the 27th. And then on the 21st, and don't you say anything, Candlelight, music by candlelight by the Lima Symphony Orchestra. It's already costing me one dinner. So if you get an opportunity, you can get your tickets online and go see 3 outstanding events at the St. Mary's Theater.
And
we're down to 5.
Are going to salt this one away.
Yep, I believe so. That's going to be it. 49-42 is your final score. We're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to come back with statistics and wrap things up from Grand Lake Health Systems Court right after this.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Well, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Herbert alongside Derek and Kelly. Jay, where the Riders win at 49-42. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. At times it wasn't pretty, but in the end, the Rough Riders did it from the free throw line. Derek?
Yeah, from the line, still not a very enviable statistic. Still 12 of 21 for 57%, but good enough. The Riders were led, as they were at half, by both Allmeyer and Rabel, both with 15, followed by Manker with 9, Hirschfeld with 5, Jacobs with 4, and Graber with 1. Graber only scored 1, but she did lead the team in rebounding tonight, 7 rebounds, 4 offensive. That's kind of looking at the statistics here. One of the big differences tonight was the rebounding battle. The Riders had double the number of total rebounds as the Bearcats and pulled down 11 offensive rebounds versus 2 offensive for Spencerville. So, if you're looking at the numbers, Spencerville shot much more efficiently from the field, but the Riders got more shots off mainly because of turnovers and offensive rebounds. So a couple areas that the Riders were just able to gain a little bit of an edge. The Riders from the field, 39%. Shot it well from 3, 7 of 15 for 46%. Spencerville led by Clara Goki with 13, Cook with 12, Muniz with 8, Keller with 5, and then Griffith and Flutterjohn both with 2. As I mentioned, shot it well from the field, 56%. not that great from 3, 2 of 11, and also, as we mentioned, struggled from the line, 6 of 14, but only 13 total rebounds and 14 turnovers. Kind of the game right there for Spencerville. Shooting it okay, just got killed on the offensive glass in some key points, and really not just statistically, but I thought there was a big momentum shift with the technical. Sometimes coaches will want to get a technical, inspire the kids, maybe try to get a few more calls afterwards, but I think it was ill-timed for the Bearcats. They were kind of clawing their way back into things, and then the Riders hit the free throws, get the ball back, hit more free throws, and it just kind of killed everything for them. So kind of a regrettable thing for the Bearcats, but good win for the Riders. Offensively, good to see them kind of break through a little bit after 3 losses and some poor offensive performances. So hopefully they can springboard that into what I'm sure will be a tough game up at the Supreme Court in OG.
Well, the Riders averaged offensively about 35 points a game coming into this contest. They went 14 points above that and they hit 49 tonight. So it's got to be something that that's Coach Scott Jordan can build on.
Right, and you can see a few things that the Riders are doing differently offensively that they have done earlier in the season, and maybe that is resulting in a little bit better offensive production for them. And as Derek said, it'll be interesting to see how things transpire on Thursday. I know the Titans are a big team, and they got some size inside, and the Riders have had their hands full with several other big teams. Hopefully they can come out and defend, and
absolutely,
we'll see what happens.
Well, the Lady Riders make it home, but they'll be back on the road on Thursday. They'll go to OG to take on the Lady Titans, who I believe are 10-2 or something in that area right now. They're ranked in the state, very highly ranked, 1 or 2 in the state, somewhere along that area. So they'll have their hands full.
I know the boys, OG boys came out with the first rankings of the season.
Is that what it was?
And the boys are at number 2 in the state.
Well, they'll have their hands full nonetheless as they travel up to OG. Our next broadcast will be on Friday night when the OG boys will come here to take on the Riders. We'll be here, but prior to that on Thursday, the Rider Wrestlers will take the mats, and Rider Nation Station will be here to bring you all that action. Well, for my colleagues, Hunter Winget, Doug Spencer, Rich Spencer, Kelly, and Derek J., the Rough Riders win both of them tonight in a shortened JV game. The Rough Rider JVs won 21-17, and with a 49-42 win over the Bearcats tonight, the girls run their record to 6-5. I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until next time, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.